Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the wrecking ball position problem which is asked in Python TCS Elevate digital coding. A wrecking ball is used to demolish buildings. The ball is suspended by a certain length of steel chain that is attached to the lifting hook of the crane. The crane is fed with values according to which the ball moves. An array A consisting of n number of distinct elements representing the distances that the ball can move is given. The task here is to find a new array of n elements constructed by using the elements of array A in the following manner, based on which if the ball moves, the entire building gets demolished. So given a set of values of an array of values, that values are fed with the crane so that the ball will move based upon the values given over here. Okay, let us start forming the new array by first placing the least value L of A in new array, and then we have to start building the array in the following manner. Then the next bigger number goes to the right of L in the new array, and the next bigger number goes to the left of L in the new array, and it continues this way till all the n numbers are used. Okay, so this is the question, and they have given an example of what will be the output if the input is given. So the input given is for array size of value 5 with n is equal to 5, and the values are 10, 12, 4, 5 and 15. The elements has the indices 0 to n minus 1. Now where each input element is separated by a new line. So this is how the input, the output will be 15, 10, 4, 5, 12. Okay, so let us see how you can able to reach this output. So now as we have to solve the problem, actually we are going to create a new array with the least element first, and then we are going to add elements to the right and left of the array so that the right will be the first bigger element, and next bigger go to the left, then the next bigger go to the right, left and so on. So this is how the array is going to be built, new array is going to be built. Okay, so first, as we have to first find out the next higher and higher elements, it is implied that we are going to sort the array. Okay, so the function starts like this: def demolish, there is the array name, the function name, and we are having the parameters n and array. N is the number of elements in the array, which is the size of the array, and array is the real array which contains the values. We are going to build a new array which is a temp. Okay, so temp is equal to empty array initially, and then as we have seen, we are going to sort the array. So sorting will give the element in the ascending order, default by default. So array dot sort, it will arrange the elements of array in the ascending order, starting from the least element to the highest element. So in order to go through all the elements of the array, the loop starts for I in range of n. If I modulo 2 is equal to 0, temp dot insert of 0 comma array of I, else temp dot append of array of I, return temp. So actually this for loop calculates the position or the indices of the array, and since we are going to find out the alternative right and left, here we are just finding out the odd and the even positions. Actually this I modulo 2 remainder is equal to 0 says it is an even number, otherwise it is an odd number. So this number will give the indices of the array, but here we give the logic as if the remainder is 0, that means if the remainder is 0 means you are going to insert it. So naturally insert will insert the position to the left of the existing element. Okay, so and append will insert the element in the right position. Okay, so that is the function of this insert and append. So here based upon this logic, the array is built up, and the return to the main function, return temp. Now the inputs are given, n is equal to 5, array is equal to 10, 12, 4, 15, 4, 5 and 15, and then result is equal to demolish of n comma array. print a result. So we are getting giving the input, size of the array and the elements of the array, and we are calling the function demolish to get the result and printing the result on the screen. So this is the how the logic works. Let us see how the process goes. Okay, now let us start working with the problem. Now the given array in the problem is 10, 12, 4, 5 and 15, and we have sorted the array and the value becomes 4, 5, 10, 12 and 15, which is the ascending order. Then afterward the for loop goes like this. So now here the for loop ranges from 0 to 4, because we are having the elements as 5. So first the ith element is equal to 0. So I is 0. So as 0, remainder 2 is 2. As the logic says, if the remainder is non-zero, we have to append the value to the array. And if it is 0, means you have to insert the value into the array. Okay. So two cases, you have if and else case. So if the value after remainder by 2, which is non-zero, means you are going to append. Here also we are appending, and here also we are appending. If it is 0, we are going to insert. This is the logic it is going to work out for the problem. Let us see how it has worked out for our solution. So initially we have to append. So now we are having an empty array. So the empty array, first of all, the values appended means since it is empty, just here it is going to put the value in the element. So which is the 4. So 4 is the first element it has to be inserted. Okay. So now initially the first element is 4 and it is appended. In this case, both inserting and appending are the same. Okay. Now next the for loop repeats 1% 2 is equal to 1, which is again append. So it will append the value. Now the array becomes 4. Okay. And then next element is the 5. So the values are inserted and the value becomes 4 and 5. Now I becomes 2. So the value is 2, remainder 2 is equal to 0. We are going to insert. Insert the next value in the 0th position. Now what is the 0th position? This is the 0th position. Okay. So now the next value is actually 10. So 10 is inserted in the 0th position. Now the array becomes 10, 4 and then 5. Okay. Now the for loop continues as till the end of the value. So now it is now 3% 2 is equal to 1, which is the append option. So it is going to append the next value into the list. So next value is 12. So now 12 is appended to the list and the value becomes now 10, 4, 5 and 12. Okay. So now afterwards the loop repeats. So 4 remainder 2 is equal to 0, which is the insert option. So now this case it is going to insert the values in the 0th position. The value is 15 here. So now the array becomes 15 and then others are same. So because it is inserting the position 4, 5 and 12. Okay. So now the array is 15, 10, 4, 5 and 12. So this is how this is the length of the order in which the wrecking ball moves in order to completely demolish the building using the case given in the question. So now we can analyze the output this way. So the least element is put in some position, which is 4 here, and then to the next element is put in the right, and next bigger to the left, next bigger to the right, and next bigger to the left. So this is how the alternatively the values are put using the logic, and this is the order in which the wrecking ball moves to demolish the building. So we have tried another output, another input with the different values, and the answer we have got here is 35, 12, 10, 4, 5, 11 and 15. Okay. So now here we have some points to remember. Often questions like this will have long necessary explanations which can be time consuming. So try reading from the end to find out what is the expected input and output to get the context. And to append towards the left of a string, we use the insert method index is 0. And to add an odd number is 1, which returns a non-zero number remainder after division by 2. So this remainder logic we are using to find out the right and left positions, and even number is the one which returns 0 is the remainder after division by 2. So having these points in mind, we will be able to solve the problem, and hope it will be easy for to follow, and thanks for watching.